What's happening with your baby is Raj? What's going on with your hustlers? This is the 10X Crypto Podcast. The podcast only for cryptocurrencies. Alright, man, look. I be having a lot of fun in this podcast, man. I love doing podcasts. I love talking ish. I love helping my people out. What we're going to talk about today, man, is the problem with Bitcoin today. Now, before we get people coming on here talking, but I knew it. I just want to let you know that there ain't no problem with Bitcoin in itself. Bitcoin is a powerful force, man, that ain't going nowhere. We still got about another 22 years before we even reach the last Bitcoin. And some people conjure that up to be a problem. Like, you can never make no more of it. And once people have it all, what they going to do with it? Listen, man. People are going to keep spending Bitcoin. They're going to keep buying Bitcoin. People who have Bitcoin, they're going to spend it. Right? And Bitcoin ain't never going to stop circulating. Ever. All right. Now there will be some weird ass laws that come. Right. They're not here yet, but they will come. I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm not saying it for you to be all footing out all crazy. Don't be scared. All right. Just like regulations come for everything. All right. Just like regulations came for alcohol after the prohibition. Either way, people are going to get money with it. And, just look at prohibition. After prohibition came with the alcohol, so many millionaires and billionaires were created. Look at Budweiser. Look at Sean P. Diddy and a whole bunch of rappers. They getting their own liquor. They grabbing their own brand of vodka. Just like what you're going to do with your own brand of cryptocurrency. I mean, you can get your own brand of Bitcoin. You can fork it. You know what I mean? Look, man, you can do whatever you want. There's a fork coming out now that I saw. I'm not participating in it. It's called Bitcoin God. What the oh my goodness. Like, what the hell is going on? All right, and we're going to see more forks. There's always a fork. The biggest one already happened, which was Bitcoin Cash. And I don't know too much about Bitcoin Cash to say anything about it, but I just know Bitcoin Cash is money. So what we're going to talk about today is the problem that I see personally with Bitcoin. Now, I don't know if you see the problem, but I definitely see the problem. Let me do something real quick. We are live, always live, so you can drop a comment below. Say what's happening with you. Say what's up, Raj? What's happening with you, baby? Or you can make sure you press that share button though. That's the main thing. That's how you pay for this. All right, this is free. Of course, it's free, baby. But pay for it with that share button, just like how you found it. Just like how you found this thing, let somebody else find this too. Because what I do is I just help people successfully invest in Bitcoin. Now, who am I? Why should you listen to me about Bitcoin? If you never heard of me before, I could just be some whack. I could just be some quack. All right, you know what a quack is, right? It's like a fake doctor. I could be a quack Bitcoin coach or a quack whack Bitcoin investor. Now, although that may be true, I could be a quack to some people, but I made a lot of money in this business. I made so much money in Bitcoin. I never had this much money in my life. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to you just to let you know who you should be listening to. Now, I started with nothing, less than zero. the bottom. You know that song, started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. I mean, I can really say that. Now, I don't know about a lot of other people. They really can't do that. A lot of people can, though. I seen a lot of people, a lot of my friends, a lot of big boys I seen them quit live. I seen them start from nothing, doing a whole bunch of randomness to having created massive success in the cryptocurrency arena. And I'm one of them. And I'm going to tell you how they did it. I'm gonna tell you exactly how they did it. But first, we're gonna discuss the problem that I see with Bitcoin. So look, you know, I'm driving around. This podcast, they used to be short. They're a little longer now because I don't have to work anymore. This is my job. This is what I do. I just do podcasts and videos all day. And I can show you how to quit your job. I can show you how to quit your struggling business. I haven't had a job in about 10 years. I did have a struggling business, though. Just struggling to survive. I mean, that's what businesses do, right? That's what we've been taught. We've been taught to have a struggling business, to be a solopreneur, and to have a business that doesn't really produce income. But once I realized what I was doing wrong, man, I switched my game up, got focused on what was working, and now I don't have a struggling business. Now I have a thriving business that grows, that spits, like literally spits acid. It spits more money while I'm sleeping than I can spend while I'm awake. And I promise you, baby, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So listen, press that share button. You'll be right back in give me about 2 minutes. All right? Right. What's happening with your baby? It's Raj. Wait a minute. Let me make sure. All right, cool. What's happening with you? This is the 10X Crypto Podcast. Man, listen, man, all we do around here, around a 10X Crypto Podcast, is we just talk about how to get money, man. That's all we really talk about. I know it sounds simple, man, and crazy, but that's all we talk about, man, is how to get money, how to live a better life, because without money, your life will be miserable. I don't care what your preacher told you. I don't care what your pastor said, what your mama or your daddy told you, or what your teacher, whoever. I don't give a fudge what they said, man. If you ain't got no money, your life is miserable. And I ain't talking about, listen, look. If you only earning $100,000 a year, come on, man. Seriously, man. They ain't no money. I was making 100 grand a year for a couple years, man. Stuck at it. I mean, stuck at 100 grand. And I know 100 grand a year might seem like some money, man, for those people who ain't making 100 grand. Like, you might be making 30 grand or 24 grand a year or some shit like that, 60 grand a year. And you'd be like, man, if I could just get to 100, man, 100 grand ain't nothing, man. Just like to me, right? I'm running to get $1 million, right? And $1 million, man, you talk to my mentor, man, he gonna be like, dude, $1 million ain't nothing, player. What you doing? What you doing only going at $1 million, man? What are you doing? Right? I mean, you got to think big, baby. You got to think massive. You got to think retarded, man. You got to think crazy. But basically, man, that's exactly what we do over here, man, as a 10X Crypto Podcast. Look, it's the case it's your first time on here. We keep this thing very simple. This is for non-techie people. All right. Now, if you're a techie, that's fine. Be a tech guy, man. Be that techie person. I can show you how to blow up your tech game. All right. But we don't talk about the technicalities and the connections of Bitcoin. We don't talk about none of that. We rarely even talk about Bitcoin in itself. Bitcoin is just money to me. To me, Bitcoin is just like gold or that $100 bill sitting in your pocket. That's what Bitcoin is to me. If you ain't got a $100 bill, then you just got a $5 bill or a $20 bill, right? That's all Bitcoin is to me. It's just a means of attaining wealth. And that's what money is too. To me, Bitcoin is a slave. Bitcoin is a tool. Bitcoin is a means to getting that what you want. It ain't nothing else. All right. So please don't confuse Bitcoin. Don't try to go out there. Don't become a slave to Bitcoin. All right. Don't become a slave to it. You understand me? Bitcoin ain't nothing but a slave. And if I wasn't on my podcast, y'all know me, I'll call it something else. Right. And ain't nothing but a slave. You understand? All right. So I want you to think bigger, think beyond. I need you to overstand the Bitcoin. Don't understand. I need you to overstand it and let Bitcoin go out there and run for you and let it get whatever it is that you want. Now I know a lot of people who come on, dude, move the fuck over, man. Excuse me. I'm driving right now and this guy getting in my lane. He's just swerving in my lane. I don't know what the hell is he doing, man. He's playing around too much with his, I don't know what that guy doing over there, man. It's a lot of funny business out there, man, while you're driving in cars. While you're driving on the street. A lot of weirdness be happening. Like me, I'm doing the podcast. Yo. First of all, my podcast is sick. Let's give a big shout out to the 10X Crypto Podcast. This podcast is sick, man. I think it's the sickest podcast out there in the crypto world. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the sickest. You know what I mean? We all over the place, all over the podcast world. We get over 600 downloads a day from different platforms. I mean, dude, it's sick, man, sick. And we barely talk about Bitcoin. Right? We don't talk about the technicalities of it. We don't talk about mining or hashing or trading Japanese candlesticks and transaction IDs and forks. We don't talk about that. So let me get straight to the point. I know that's what you want here for, but I just gotta let y'all know, man. I mean, what's going on, man? What you want here for? All right. So if you can get through this, I got you. All right. I just don't want you on here by mistake. You know what I mean? A lot of people click on things and they subscribe to stuff and they don't mean to do it. They do it by accident, right? And I just want to let you know this podcast ain't for people who think small. This podcast and me personally, if that's what you think, man, you will hate me. This ain't for look. If you think small and don't think that you can attain bigness out of life. If you don't think that you can attain greatness, man, look, man, I promise you, baby, this podcast ain't for you because you will get offended by the things that I'm talking about and the stuff that I got to say. You will get offended. You will feel weird. And that's okay. Feel weird, man. Dude, I feel weird every day. I feel strange. I'm like, why the fuck? How come I ain't attaining? Why I'm not super rich yet, man? What's in my way? I feel weird. I feel weird when I go to meet bigger people. Not big people like fat guys, but people that's big in it, big and with money and good with money. They understand how to work money, how to use money. I feel weird around them guys, man. Because they start talking about different things, man. They start talking about a whole bunch of different IRA and a whole bunch of different ways where you can use money and flip this and do that and do all these little different weird transactions with the money. And then how do you can do it? Right? I get a little weird, man, because I don't know. But to them, they're comfortable with it. They've been doing it for a while, right? So, but the more I stick around them guys, and them people, them gals, the more I stick around them, the more that they start to make sense to me. The more that I be like, man, I'm gonna just try this real quick, man. Let me see something. Let me see what I can do with it, right? Let me see what I can do with it. They start to make a little bit more sense to me, and I'm like, okay, I got it, man. I got it. I start to understand it. It's called repetition. All right. So look. So the problem I see with Bitcoin is this. Let me just go straight to the point. The problem I see is that there's a whole bunch of people coming. There's a whole bunch of new Bitcoin experts coming into this business. Everybody's an expert at Bitcoin now. Now me, Raj, you might know me as Crypto Trading Pro. You might know me as Roger. You might know me as Little Raji. I don't know how you know me. You might know me as Dad or Son. Or I could be your uncle. I could be your nephew. I don't know who's listening right now, right? But I'm somebody to you. But what I am not a crypto or a Bitcoin or a blockchain expert. I don't claim to be an expert or an authority to this business, to this profession, or to this industry. I don't even understand it. I don't understand nothing. I understand very, very little. I mean, very little about blockchain technology and Bitcoin. A drop in the ocean. Now, I don't claim to know it all. Now, and I've seen some big experts, I'm not going to say no names, giving stupid advice about how to invest in Bitcoin. I mean, I just think it's dumb. I just think it's dumb what they was telling people to do. I mean, it was stupid. I'm like, why the hell would you do that? Right? Listen, I ain't going to say no names, but I need you to pay attention on what you're looking at and who you're getting your advice from. A lot of people, they get into this mode where a lot of people listening to them and they try to please everybody, and they try to and you can't do that. You can't do that. I don't care who it is. This guy was big. If I say his name, you might know him. Big promoter, right? And I'm like, why would you say that to somebody? And I said, why would you say that? They're wasting their time and their money. Just fucking do it. Just do it. All they gotta do is do it. You're telling them to go all this stupid stuff. They're gonna waste time and they're gonna waste more money doing what you just said. Now, I'm not 100% right on everything. I do some dumb stuff. I lost some money, and a lot of people lost money dealing with me. What's this guy all on my butt for, man? A lot of people lost. I mean, I made some mistakes, but this guy did a rookie mistake. Now, I'm not saying that guy is the problem. What I'm saying is the problem is people. There's a lot of experts coming into this business. You understand? A lot of Bitcoin experts who know very little about Bitcoin. And if you're one of them, I mean, dude, you don't got to do it. I mean, this game is not that hard. It's not that hard. And I need you to keep your eyes open for these Bitcoin gurus that's starting to come out. Now I know you're starting to see them all. Everybody's coming out with a course. Everybody's coming out with a new way to trade. Everybody's coming out with all this craziness and madness. Right? I'm not even talking about the ICOs. I mean, the ICOs, listen, there's big money in ICOs if you know what you're doing. So if you're brand new, right? Now, if you've been in the game for a while, you're not gonna fall for these tricks, man. You know what to look at. You know what seems. I mean, you could just tell. You could just tell by a glance, or you could just tell by the conversation. I mean, nobody's gonna pull the wool over your ass, right? But if you're brand new, I just want you to keep your eyes open. I don't want you to be following everybody. That's a mistake number one. And I'm not saying that to follow me. Dude, I might not be your guy. Like I said, I don't know nothing about Bitcoin. The only thing I know about this game is how to promote it and how to invest in these things and these platforms that get Bitcoin, that make Bitcoin for you. And I just know how to promote it. I just promote it on Facebook. I build an email list, and that's all I do. I used to promote on YouTube, right? But something weird happened with that, and that's all I do. I got an email list, and I sell products and I sell coins, right? I invested in some ICOs, and I think I'm switching my game up with that. I'm not really doing ICOs anymore. I changed my game a lot. I used to trade, which was cool, but now I just hold my coins. I just chill. I just hold my coins. All right. Longevity. I don't be doing nothing crazy no more. And I take my cryptocurrency money that I made and now I'm putting it into other businesses, right? So I can keep scaling up, so I can keep moving up. And that's how you keep your money away from the tax man. That's how you keep from getting robbed by uncles around here. In my country, we call him Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam will get you. But I like paying taxes, man. I like having my rules. You know what I mean? It helps. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with doing it, but I don't want them taking all my bread. You know what I mean? And there are tax advantages that we could take advantage of. Tax bonuses, you know what I mean, that entrepreneurs and business people can take advantage of that employees don't have access to, right? But so that's what I want you to do, man. I just want you to pay attention. I don't want you following everybody in Bitcoin, right? I want you to pick a niche. I don't want you doing everything in cryptocurrency to get your Bitcoins, right? And I definitely don't want you to become a slave to this thing called cryptocurrency. All right, it's Bitcoin, baby. It's simple, right? Everybody wants to invest. Everybody wants to research it. Everybody wants to become a Bitcoin scientist now. All of a sudden, you wasn't a money scientist. Where does your money come from? Right? You wasn't a scientist when somebody handed you a gold necklace. Where did the gold come from? Man, you weren't talking about that, man. You ain't a scientist when it comes to buying a car. You wasn't researching the manufacturer. You wasn't researching the dealership. You wasn't researching the Goodyear tires or the rims or the Bose radio. You wasn't doing all that. Come on, man. Stop trying to be a researcher now. Only thing you need to know about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is just money. It's just a ways and a means to attain some bread. That's all what it is. It's just a way and a means to attain wealth. Just like that $20 bill in your pocket, or that 50, or that 100, or that Washington, or whatever you got in your pocket, man. Those nickels and dimes sitting on your dresser. That's all what Bitcoin is, baby. Bitcoin ain't nothing but nickels and dimes, man. Bitcoin ain't nothing but nickels, dimes, and quarters. Might be a 50-cent piece. All right, so that's what I want you to do too. I need you to stop trying to become a Bitcoin expert. Now, know what you're doing. I ain't talking about be ignorant. All right, don't be stupid. That's some crazy stuff, man. You don't want to be stupid. You know what I mean? Because if you're dumb, somebody could just pull the wool over your eyes. So go ahead, do your research until you're satisfied, right? But then keep researching. I need you to go to conferences. I need you to go to meetup groups. I need you to watch videos. I need you to talk to people, right? And I need you to understand this Bitcoin game, I need you to understand how to transfer from wallet to wallet, how to protect your Bitcoin. Yes, I need you to do that. I need you to do that. I need you to know how to keep your Bitcoin secure. I need you to understand that when you're sending Bitcoin out, ain't no reverse button on Bitcoin. You can't call somebody out and be like, hey, man, I don't want this anymore, man. Stop payment. I need you to understand that that ain't going to happen with you. Okay? I need you to understand just the basics of it. And that's all you need to know. Unless you want to go deeper. I mean, you could do that if you want to, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I need you to pick a niche inside of cryptocurrency. I need you to master that niche. Whatever niche it is that you want to do. You could do anything. You could do anything. Now, the niche that I'm about to get into, all right, this is the 10X Crypto Podcast, baby. You understand me? I'm going to figure out how to buy real estate with Bitcoin. And I'm going to figure out how to buy an apartment building with Bitcoin and have my tenants pay me with cryptocurrency. And I seen there was a cryptocurrency out there that has that does that. I seen it. Now that's one niche inside of Bitcoin that I think is going to explode. Real estate with Bitcoin, because soon these real estate investors and these real estate agents, soon the car dealers too. I mean, look, every niche is going to get filled with Bitcoin. There's going to be Bitcoin in every niche. It's going to be Bitcoin. Listen, Amazon, Burger King, McDonald's, they got the Mac coin, I think it's called. I think it's called the Mac coin. I forget what it's called, man. All right. But listen, we cannot ignore this thing called cryptocurrency. We're gonna be forced to get into it soon. And my tenants and my apartments, I'm not buying a single family house. I mean, I might, man. You never know. It depends on the deal. I probably would, but my Uncle G told me not to, so I probably won't. Right? I'll probably flip one. I'll sell one for some Bitcoin or a real estate cryptocurrency. Now that is a niche, just like the dating niche. There's this coin out there called Datecoin. I think it's going to be pretty good, man. I think Datecoin is gonna make a lot of people some money, man. I got to buy some Datecoin. I think you can buy it with Ethereum, right? And I need you to understand how to use a paper wallet. I need you to understand how to use Ether Delta. I need you to understand how to protect your private keys. You understand me? I need you to protect yourself in this business of cryptocurrency, because this is a business. And ain't nothing else. This is a business. And I need you to think like a business. I need you to think like a business. Not like an investment. I need you to think bigger. Because Bitcoin ain't nothing but money, man. It's fucking, dude, it's just money. Digits. Just like when you crack open your bank account, what do you see? You don't see nothing, man. You don't see no money, baby. You see digits. You don't see nothing but digits. It's digital money. And what are you going to do with it? Now that you understand, I hope I conveyed to you. I hope I broke down the simple process. Not the process, but the simplicity of what Bitcoin is. And I want to introduce you to thinking bigger. Okay? And I'm going to introduce you to thinking big right now, man. What is your goal? Dude, first of all, do you even have a goal? Because I know a lot of people don't have goals. And I ain't talking about a New Year's resolution and what you're going to do different in 2018. No, I'm talking about a goal. A life goal. What goal do you have? Now, I'm not saying don't aim for anything in 2018, because you do need to be aiming for something. You do need to get rich, right? I'm not saying try to get rich. I'm saying, listen, man, get rich. Whenever I see my family, whenever I see my kids, whenever I see my little sisters, my brother, I'm like, yo, get rich, man. The fuck? Get rich. Stop thinking small. Stop trying to get by. Get rich. Sound crazy, don't it? Get rich. Rich. Tell people I love money. Because listen, me, Raj, I love money. I love what money does to me. I love how it makes me feel. I love how money keeps me warm in the winter. I love how money feeds me when I'm hungry. I love how money supplies me with a nice comfortable bed and some comforters and a nice fluffy pillow when I'm sleepy. I love how money can make me travel anywhere I want on the planet. I love how money does that to me. I mean, money does a lot of shit, man. I love money. I absolutely love it. I would marry that shit if I could. I love money. I if it wasn't so filthy and nasty and disgusting, why would you even want it? I love money. I kiss my money. And money loves me. Just like I love myself. Now, see, I just gave you I just gave you a little snippet of thinking big, of thinking different. If you're afraid to say I love money because somebody told you that the root of money, the love of money is evil, some stupid shit like that. What they say? The love of money is the root of all evil. Some stupid stuff. I don't even know how to say it, man. And that's not true. That's what keeps a lot of people broke. That's what keeps a lot of people from loving money. You're either going to love money or you're going to love God. Right? That's what they say. God doesn't want you to love money, man. Worship God. Listen, man, God gave us money. God gave his people the ability to earn, because the more money you get, the better you can serve your God. Whatever God is you want, because you can reach more people. You go to a broke church. Come on, man. You see what that church doing for its people? Nothing. You ain't serving. You ain't helping the poor. You ain't feeding the hungry without money. And you ain't feeding yourself without it. So listen, take this Bitcoin. Treat it just like money, because that's all what it is. It's nothing else. Learn a skill. Develop your ability to go out there and get more Bitcoin. Now, I don't know what it is you want to do in this business. What I do, I just promote these platforms. That's all I do, man. It's so simple, man. It's crazy, right? I just promote these platforms. And if you want to know what platforms I do, man, come holler at me, man. Shoot me a Facebook message. I got you. I'll show you how to do it. It's so simple and easy, man. It's ridiculous. But I really want you to do. This is what I really want you to do, and I'm going to let you go with this, because I know you're busy. Have no idea what day it is, right? But I know you're busy. I know. Christmas just happened, right? You just spent a bunch of bread on Christmas, and you got to get back on your grizzle, right? And I appreciate that. I mean, but this is what I want you to do, right? I need you to go out there and figure out what you're gonna do. And then I need you to figure out, I need you to pick a couple people. Don't listen to all the experts. Don't listen to all the experts, all the new gurus that's popping out. There's a lot of them. A lot of new gurus. There's a lot of new gurus out there, man. A lot of Bitcoin experts and Bitcoin coaches. A whole bunch of them, man. Oh my God, where they come from? I don't even know where they come from, man. Dude, it's crazy. Dude, it's ridiculous, man. I don't even know where they came from, man. Where the fuck? Dude, almost. And it's crazy. Bitcoin, listen. 6 months ago, when I got into the business, right? Nobody was really talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin was like $1,800 when I came in. Now that's fine. Everybody's going. I'm not saying that they're wrong and they're biters, or they're like they just joining the bandwagon. I mean, that's fine. Hop on the bandwagon. I mean, you got to get with a winning. You got to catch trends, right? You got to catch trends. You got to get with a winning team. Just like the Eagles, right? The Philadelphia Eagles over here. We got a football team called the Philadelphia Eagles. Yo, what the hell are people doing today, man? The Philadelphia Eagles got a football team, and they're winning now. I think they're 13-2. I mean, I don't watch football, so I don't know how they. I don't know. I stopped watching football. I stopped watching other people get money, and I started to get my own money. And when I stopped watching football and watching the NFL and watching and caring about if LeBron flops or not, if he's flopped, so what? I want to see my cake rise. Instead of watching somebody else get rich, I gotta get rich. Now you can watch other people get rich. I'm not saying football is the problem, or the NBA. I'm not saying it's bad or not. But I'm saying is this: If you ain't rich, you ain't got no business watching that stupid stuff. You understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand me? So look, man, I'm about to go and highlight one of my mentors real quick. I'm gonna go check him out and see what's up. But this is what I want you to do, man. I hope I know I conveyed something to you. I know I got you thinking. I know I got you mad. I know I got you inspired and motivated. I know I got you ready to get rich. I need you to focus. Focus on your paper. Focus on getting rich. Right? 2018. What are your goals going to be in 2018? What are you going to smash? What are you going to do? Who are you going to be around? What kind of trips you going to take? Huh? What kind of sex you going to have with your girl? Where y'all going to have sex at? What kind of hotels? What kind of houses? What kind of cars? Motorcycles? Food? Clothes? Huh? What kind of habits are you going to do differently? But you're still going to be doing the same thing you did last year. Because I promise you, baby, if you do the same thing, if you're doing the same thing, and if you ain't doing nothing different, if you keep jumping from thing to thing to thing, and you thinking that Bitcoin is going to save your life because all these experts coming into Bitcoin now, and now with their superior marketing skills they got in front of you, and they say, look, I can show you how to make Bitcoin. If you're thinking that that's going to help you get money, you're wrong. It ain't Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just a trend that everybody's catching. I mean, it's not really a trend, but now it's just blowing up and people treating it like a trend. They wasn't there when it was at the beginning, and I wasn't there neither. I had the same story everybody else had. But I did something different, man. I stayed with it. I stayed with Bitcoin when I wasn't making no money at all. And I was perfect. I picked a niche. Took me a while. But I found something that I was awesome at, Bitcoin, right? It wasn't even Bitcoin. I found something that I was awesome at, which was marketing and promoting. And I realized that I could make affiliate commissions with Bitcoin. And I was like, oh, snap. Let me combine these two and let me run with it. And what happened with me, right? I ain't get rich, but I got some money. I didn't get rich, man, but I got some bread out of it. I got some bread. I got some paper out of the deal. And now I was able to quit my job or my business. I was able to walk away. I was able to be like, I'm out of here. I was able to be like, I'm done. I'm chilling. I was able to be like, I'm good, baby. I was able to be like, I ain't got to do this no more. I got free time. Now I can be present with my babies. I can chill with my kids now. That's what I did. And I caught the wave. Everybody wanted to be in the Bitcoin game. So I'm like, all right, let me deliver them some Bitcoin. So what are you gonna do? Beware of the Bitcoin experts. Stay focused and stay in your lane. This is Raj. This is the 10X Crypto Podcast. I'll holler at y'all later, baby.